Hello, one and all, and welcome back to Sidequesters Multiverse. I am your humble and lovely Dungeon Master DM Turk. Happy to be here. Tonight is episode 9 of our first arc of the multiverse. And what's that? I'm getting a message. Hold on, is it on this scene? It's not on this scene. I'm getting a message. It turns out we have a new agent entering the scene. There's a new agent here tonight, along with the lads. Say hello, lads. Lads, hello.
Hello.
Hey there.
Hello. But tonight is another very lovely and special episode because, as you guys know, we love having guest stars here in the multiverse, and we have a new agent joining us. It is Balthazar the Red from Notsoretroshow. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Hello.
I'm doing fantastic. How are you, man?
Good. And I'm happy to have you here on the show, man. Joining the multiverse as an agent.
Very excited. Very excited to be traveling the multiverse.
Yeah, man, this is going to be a blast tonight. We've brainstormed on some fun stuff for our story tonight. And Otto, Launchpad, I believe, is from one of your campaigns, right?
Indeed. A friend of mine was DMing for us. I think we started around level 3 and we went all the way to 20.
Coins rain from above.
Higher level than Billy.
Yeah.
I didn't want to point it out, but I noticed his name tag says Brian. I was calling him Brain the whole time backstage.
That's crazy. Yes, it is.
I mean, that works too.
Right? Yeah. Thank you for the 100 bits, Ray. Hype train is close. Hype train is close, y'all. Keep it in mind. Yes, we will be talking about
Satan will be pleased.
Yes.
GC will not be liable for any physical damage while appearing on the show.
That's crazy.
We have very powerful lawyers, which include Absolute Trash Can. We can't contact him at the moment. He's probably in the desert in a van, perhaps shirtless or maybe dead. But once we get him back...
It's funny because all that is very true.
Yeah, and if you're worried about the dead part, we have necromancers standing by.
Oh, yeah, Trash Can fully endorses necromancers.
Then we're good.
The eclipse is coming.
Guten Morgen, everybody. That's good morning in German, I think. I tried to be a Viking last week, but I don't know if I'm cut out for it, to be honest. Anyway, welcome back. My name is Polvo, P-O-L-V-O, and welcome back to another installment of Polvo's Playback, aka The PP Show. Today, we're recapping last week's special episode of Sidequesters Into the Multiverse, featuring guest Dungeon Master Steve, Ringa-Dinga-Durgan. First of all, let's give some hype for Steve for allowing us to play in his amazing world. That's just a part where you clap, you better clap. But we find our heroes right outside the city of Jotunfoder. I said that totally perfect. No one can say anything about the way I just said that. There was also a giant robot standing over the city, oh my lord. Also for this game, we changed our system to the 5E D&D system. Our players now identify as the following. We got Ozwatts as an artificer, we have Han as the rogue and fighter, and Billy is Billy. It's a new homebrew thing. I promise we'll do something maybe. I don't know. No promises. After realizing there was some sci-fi shit going on with the sun, the team decided to head into town and we're looking for some stuff, as a team does. Ozwatts created an Iron Man suit for this camel that looked like it was about to die. Sometimes we just like to reach out to those in need, and this camel was very much in need. No comment. And so naturally, when you're in a new world, you like to explore new things. So we saw a plague, we met Kara, got a device that emanates power, and we rode the camel to Loki's toe. Han saw a guy with his mouth sewn shut, it was Loki, and became totally paranoid. So Han took some time for thoughts and prayers to Freya. Lo and behold, thoughts and prayers never work. And now he's just more paranoid. So we met the Munethir, who escorted us to a hole in the robot's foot. That's right, we're into feet stuff now. Ozwatts tried to distract the guards by throwing a screaming rock, and he also tried to make Dr. Wobbles fly, that's the camel, but he decrepit, he breaking. And then we met Minnie, an AI hologram. And she had Ozwatts install this device into the robot, which booted it up. And surprise, they started Ragnarok. Everyone started exploding, evaporating, and, well, Minnie recognized the portal. Might as well keep that in mind, right? With their camel in tow. we decided to go back into the portal, and Hans had a nice little moment with Loki right before leaving. Y'all better go back and watch that moment. It was very beautiful, okay? And that's what you missed on last week's special episode of Sidequests Into the Multiverse with Forge of Lore at the helm. That's right, if you didn't watch it, you missed something really great. You better go back and watch this before you watch. Actually, you know what? Watch tonight, but sit in your shame and then go back and watch the old episode, okay? Now sit back, relax, eat some popcorn. Not my popcorn, this is my fucking popcorn. And enjoy the show. Goodbye.
I love that little dust bunny.
Yeah, we all do. That was pretty damn good, man. That was pretty damn good.
Oh, goddamn good.
His name is Grand Emperor Admiral Sir Dr. Proof Club. I'm not reading the whole thing. We'll get into that next week, okay? When Ozwatts is back.
We'll have to abbreviate it to a single word.
They will be...
I'll work on it.
Okay, you work on it. Cheese and rice. So welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed that recap. Please make sure to show Spice some love because they're just getting better and better, and it's so fucking funny. So make sure to check out Spice and show them some love. We're now going to get into our story for the night. Now, you guys had a little bit of kind of a debriefing with the director. The director basically explained to you that it was very important for you guys to cause Ragnarok, and she apologized that you didn't tell you beforehand, but you indeed were the ones to create Ragnarok, and their universe has a big connection to ours. There's a little bit of arguments that happened, but the director went back to hers, and you guys went back to yours. Now, it's been about a week since then, but one thing I should keep of note is that during that time, Ozwatts was recruited for a private mission with Grand Emperor, Admiral, Sword Doctor, Professor, Colonel, Captain Wibble Wobble of the Elite Grand Sandkeepers of Thorin, Servant of Odin, Esquire, Third Junior Whopper with Cheese, to go on another mission, and that's where he is currently, leaving you two to wander about throughout this week. And tonight we will be starting with Han Velsing. With this little bit of downtime, what's going on with you? Do you want to explain to everybody?
So, after experiencing the end of the world, or at least one of them, and having been the direct cause of that, Han's a little fucked up mentally. Definitely has been doing a lot of research into going to the library a little bit more and talking to the turtle dude,
Franklin.
Definitely has been going and like scouring the library looking for things about what is a universe, what is a god, what is all these different like facets of trying to, I guess, understand a bigger picture, because now that this whole idea of gods and them having power to manipulate and cause changes within their universe, but they're supposed to happen, and like Han is fucked up. Like, it probably has not been sober this entire week and has just been in the library, just like drunkenly pounding like knowledge and drinks.
While you're drunkenly pounding stuff, do you want to make me a wisdom check just to see how much you might learn? You can tell us a little bit about what you learned, because I mean, it's obviously pretty much common sense.
I'd love to do a wisdom. Would you say this is streetwise, I guess, as far as everyday heroes?
Sure. I mean, book-wise. Streetwise, book-wise. I think book-wise is just a wisdom check.
Don't be flexing your book smarts and your book learning.
It was almost a 19, but a 9 plus 4, which is a 13.
Nice. Do you want to share with us a little bit of maybe what you learned reading all these books and stuff about the gods and stuff like that?
And so I guess after a little bit, Han just puts everything out, and there's like a table full of books in front of him. There's like, again, there's at least 3 or 4 empty bottles like on the ground, 2.5 that are still full on the table. There's at least charts. There's a couple of like written notes. There looks to be like a pipe of some sort with some substance in it. Who knows? And it literally just kind of stands up and is just like, all right. Hey, Billy, can you come to the library real quick? I wanted to run something by you, and I could use an extra head voice. Get to the library. I need you, damn it.
If you will allow me, we're going to cut over to Billy earlier that day. And Billy, you're hanging out in your room. Let's see if we have
Doing cool shit, you know.
Yeah. You're hanging out in your room, and you return to your room after a little bit of time. You're out wandering around. You meet a couple of people, some fun folks as you're wandering around, and I actually do have some side agents here for you to meet. One of the main people that you meet are a group that call themselves the X-Chickens. They are a group of mutant chickens with extraordinary abilities. Each chicken possesses a unique power, like telepathic clucking or egg-explosive pyrokinesis. The X-Chickens are on a quest to prevent an evil farm takeover, and you kind of meet up with them. You also meet Spocky Balboa. He is a Vulcan wrestler from a universe where diplomacy is settled in the wrestling ring instead of talking, and he's a pretty good big guy. And you guys talk a little while. Now, after that, you're meeting these guys, and they, when you do meet them, you don't have to say anything. They're so excited to meet you, you being an idol of this agency. They all
I would like to apologize for the X-Chickens for trying to take over their world with giant robots.
And the X-Chickens are okay with it. They are descendants of dinosaurs, and they accept your apology. Mm-hmm. So, after all that time, though, you return to your room to see that Jerry, the demon, you guys remember Jerry the demon? He speaks in Eldritch. He's cleaned your entire dorm room. He's cleaned it.
Jerry, it's just the way I wanted it. I had all the pop cans and everything in the right spot.
And for anyone listening through the door or anything like that, all they hear is... But he's like, I'm sorry, Billy, dude. I thought, I've been staying here. I've been flopping on your couch, playing your Xbox, dude, eating your chips. I thought maybe it'd be cool if, I picked up a little bit, just to be nice. I also got you a gift. I apologize if I ruined your pile of newspapers that looks like a giant cat was shitting on. It was like human-sized shit on those newspapers. Was that you?
That was just me. But hey, it's okay. I'm more upset at you taking out the ants that were slowly accumulating in the corner. My plan was to eventually acclimate into their society and breed with their queen. But I'll try next time. You said I had a gift?
I'm going to do a luck roll here real quick, Billy. Highs or lows?
I'll go for a low.
Okay.
Who's that behind me?
That's an 89. Yeah, he killed
Oh, God damn it.
He killed all the ants.
No!
Yeah, sorry about that, man. But I got you a gift, and he hands you this box that's like wrapped in flesh, because he's a demon, It's got like a flesh bow on it. There's like some fingers and stuff sticking off of it. And he's like, here, man, dude, I got you something nice.
Gross.
You unwrap it, and it's a model train.
It reminds me of the ones back home. Billy used to hang out at the train tracks a lot and chuck rocks at him.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Do you like
Thanks,
it?
Jerry. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Where did you get it, though?
Well, I met a guy here who was just selling weird shit, and so I got it for you. I thought, old man loves trains.
This isn't a blood train, Jerry. You didn't mine it from the famous train mines illegally.
I didn't. I'm not allowed to leave the room, really, Billy, so I snuck out.
All right.
I can
All
try
right.
to get
Well,
to
I
the
accept.
blood mine trains if you want, and I could get you a better one.
No. Blood trains are a nasty business. The workers are never paid properly. Well, thank you, Jerry. This is great. I'll show Ozwatts when he gets back. I think he'll love this as well. Maybe we could turn it into a gun.
Yeah, well, that could be cool.
Mm-hmm. And when it shoots, it'll go choo-choo, and they know that they're going to die.
Oh, yeah, dude, you just kill them, dude. That'd be cool. Anyways, if you've got some credits, I wanted to, maybe in exchange, I could renew our Xbox Live subscription.
Oh, hey, you should don't let that thing lapse. I think our gamer score is tied to that. I don't know how it all works. But yeah, go ahead. I don't know what they cost here, but you know what, Jerry? I'm not using the credits anyway. Anything you need, just tell him charge it to Billy's account.
All right, we'll do, Billy. That sounds like a good plan. We'll do. And in just about that moment, then you get the phone call from Hans.
Billy, hey, Billy, how's it going there, Billy? Listen, I'm speaking to you. It's through the earpiece, Billy, that we got in episode 1. I mean, back in the original, it's been. I'm so fucked up, Billy. I need you in the library if you got a second.
You sound really drunk. Are you gonna jump off the table again?
I'm hot. You better get down here. It's gonna be.
All right, I'm in. Billy's going to run up, but as he does, he's going to grab a bottle of liquor from the table. He's going to look at Jerry and be like, I'm going to get hot, super drunk again, and see what else he'll jump off of. And he's just going to run out the door.
Yeah, man, get it, dude.
I like to imagine that in all of these instances where
grabs like this thing off a shelf that he's been working on for a little while and runs over and gives it to you, and it's a beer bong, but it's like the skull of a human and like the spleen of a
Badass.
Yeah, take this, man.
This will work real good. Let's go.
I like to imagine that in these episodes where it's just been Billy and Han vibing out and getting to know each other more, there's like some weird destructive bond that's forming between the two of them.
Oh, Billy would just be getting you loaded the whole time. Chug. Nah, but right. You're all freaked out about you saw God and the universe. That's a Tuesday for Billy.
Yeah, okay.
I've seen this stuff many times. Eventually, you just get desensitized to it.
All right, so he arrives at the library. Yeah, the whole time you're talking to him through the earpiece. You're greeted by Franklin. You walk over to the table and see the whole scene. The bottles, the books, everything.
Franklin, have you been getting drunk with Han? If so, why aren't you drunker?
He's like, as he's walking away from you, he's like, no, knowledge is power.
He's gonna rise up and murder everyone again. Yeah, well, Han, how are you doing?
Billy, I've been diving into the books. Now, let me tell you something.
Boring.
It seems like it's just right. It's right here and perfect as well. It's right here in front of us. It is. I'm doing this thing with my voice now. I don't know. Like, it happens when I'm drunk, but the accents just kind of come and go. I think it's because of the whole act.
Right.
Anyway, I think the bleed of this place. Because actually, what I want to talk to you about. Okay. So what?
You are drunk.
Yes. What do we know?
Billy knows. Billy knows the best way to get a discount, and you taught me this one. You said this one at the old-timey candlestick shop is to jump over the candlesticks and impressing them that you may be a fairy tale creature.
Okay, yes, we know that. That is definitely something that we know. But
got it.
You know what else we know is the universe, right? The universe, because when you think of the Sidequesters agency, like this place that we're in, this undefined place of warehouses and stuff and people and things, right?
Franklin, put that down. If you didn't pay for it, you can't have it.
You can make me.
You can't. This is a universe. This is almost the equivalent of a universe, because there's just as there's many stars and planets and galaxies, there's many places and things here at this agency. It's a universe in of itself, and we know that in universes, certain beings can rise above their station, become a legend, if you will. And when they do so, they ascend into this level of godhood, right?
Okay.
Because how do you live forever? Huh? I'm
gonna ask you to. Is there a point, or are we role playing?
Yes. No, I'm getting somewhere, baby.
Hell yeah!
Give him 5 minutes.
Yeah, let me cook. I'm Han. Let me cook.
Let him cook.
Let
So
him play rough.
All right, I wasn't listening. Start from the very
I know.
beginning.
It sounds like there's not a point. There's a point. So if people like you Billy, you're already pretty well known,
Steve.
like in infamy, right? Like, especially everyone considers you a legend, right? Well,
Yeah.
what's the difference between that and someone that's like praying to you?
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah,
I think you're
so-
getting too hung up on the concept of godhood, huh?
But no,
There's
with like
more than
okay,
one god.
I
You can kind
saw
of essentially be a god of
gods,
anyone.
Billy.
Billy was
I
almost
saw-
a god to ants earlier.
I know,
no.
but I saw them. They interacted with me at Ragnarok. I saw Loki with his mouth sewn shut, still talking to me as if I was as real as this is, and even then I don't know what all we define as real anymore. Because again, if you look at it through the microcosmics breakdowns, every place that we've been to, every side quest that we've been on, every single thing, it's a microscopic scale of a much bigger picture that I think we're barely scratching the surface of. Because if we are considered the elites above these god creatures, because again, the god creatures couldn't do the side quest, we had to go in and do it, right? So are we more powerful than the gods of these worlds if we're able to do things they can't do? Like, again, these are the
Yeah, and
things
there's
that
a certain thing called a level mechanic in everyday heroes, and if you're a higher level than the one that you're fighting it. But again, Han, you're getting too hung up on the whole idea
I don't know
of
if
the
I'm that
universe.
fucked up. You're getting meta as shit.
Again,
Billy, you're doing the meta thing again where you're talking about stuff I don't know.
Right, and that's my point, Han. None of it matters because none of us will know it all. To gain ultimate knowledge would be a horrible torture that nobody
Well,
would
then why are
endure.
we having to level up in a system? Again, this is why I don't.
That's what the god of this system demands, huh? Now
I
you
know,
see,
and the
there's more
god
gods.
is the god of this world is the director. At least that's what we know so far.
No. The god of this world has a cool hat and orange hair, but you haven't met them yet. You will. But, eventually. But I'm saying, Han, it's all just layers of a giant cake. But ultimately, it all just forms one cake. It doesn't matter. It's delicious. Just enjoy it. Now I want cake. I'm gonna go find cake.
No, I respect the cooking analogy, and I'm so fucked
boys,
up.
The
I deserve
library
cake.
is closing, so I'm gonna need you.
Franklin, you know this shit never closes.
I'll get him,
You
Franklin.
asshole, you're just
Come
trying
on,
to get rid of me.
come on, get up.
It's
I know
Thursday.
I'm getting shoved out of a place.
Billy's
Well,
gonna
we'll take
you're
a
cut off,
sabbatical.
drag you out the library.
I'm not done reading. I can read some more. What are you doing?
I'll tell you when I've read enough.
I was just skimming that paragraph and driving.
Okay.
Cheers,
After
man.
this day, cheers, Boomer! What's up, dog? Thanks for joining us. How are you? Oh, you've been here. What's up, dude? After this day, you guys wake up the next day bright and early, and you assemble in familiar surroundings of the agency's headquarters, where you are greeted by the director with
Roll for initiative. A new person sits on the couch.
Balgors. Hey, man. Thanks for joining us. Thanks so much for the follow.
What's
I have
up?
no clue what's going on. Hey, man. Hang out long enough. You'll figure it out. It's all fun, man. We're all having
Just
fun.
talking about concepts of the universe with a drunk Han Helsing. I mean, Han.
What?
So, you guys assemble familiar surroundings. You're met by the director. There is a sense of urgency in the air, and the director introduces themselves to you guys. But
What's up,
as you
director?
She's like,
What's up,
"Hello."
baby?
As you enter the director's office, the director seems a little more stern today. She's dressed in a nice suit with her hair up in a tight bun and minimal makeup. She stands before a large holographic display. And she's like, "Hello, boys. Good to see you today.
It was a good day. How you doing? How's everybody? What's up?
I am fairly well. boys, being that you are the high rank that you are now, we have another mission for you already.
Yeah.
What rank are we now? I've lost count. We're. I know where we
Does
are.
this mission have an open bar? Because I want to see where this is going. This is hilarious.
We'll talk about it during our breakdown, but you guys have been
That's a
leveling
no.
over the course of this week, so you're going to have more credits. But if that comes up and you want to spend credits, let me know.
Sweet.
Just like so. At this moment, boys, I would like to introduce you to someone who's going to come in to the office here and introduce themselves and debrief you on what your mission is ahead. Of course, I will assist them, but there is a side quest that was basically fucked. They fucked it. And now we gotta go in and fix it for the right of the multiverse.
Sounds like a normal Wednesday. What do we got? What are we doing? Where are we going?
She waves to the door, and Astrap, the wheeled robot, rolls over the door and opens it. And entering looks to be a rugged gunslinger with a steely gaze. They step forward, and they address the team. His voice carries a hint of urgency as he describes the threat posed by the Iron Tusks and their nefarious factory, looming like a shadow over the desolate landscape of Scrapper's Waste. Enter Otto, Launchpad.
Hey there. How's it going, gang? All right, listen up. We're gonna be taking on the Iron Tusks. Bunch of orc raiders. They're no good. Definitely dangerous. Stay on your toes. Basically, they've got this big old factory on wheels. All right, the Roman Scrapper's Waste. They're up to no good, causing all sorts of problems, and mostly that problem is that they're creating all this stuff for, well, the creator. And long story short, listen, we gotta go get some bombs from a guy I know. We're gonna plant them in this fortress wheelie deal, and kingdom come. You know how it goes.
When you say orc variety human, do you mean fantasy level sticks and spears, or are we dealing with more alchemically based components, such as that would be found in both the steampunk variety and or the futuristic Edison approach?
You really
Definitely
sobered
more
up.
on the latter side of things. It's they're a bit of a roving biker gang kind of deal situation. So,
Were you part of the
guns,
original
tech-
team that fucked up the side quest?
No, nope. I don't operate with them.
Cool. That's all I need to know. Director, I think we're ready.
Okay, boys. Well, you will be going into a apocalypse here. The world has ended. It was a kind of medieval fantasy realm, one that Billy's more or less familiar with. But just think that the world ended afterwards, and a bunch of orcs decided to build up muscle cars and start killing people. So that's kind of where we're going.
Why did I leave?
Well, we'll see about
Question, Director.
it. Yes.
I kind of lose track of things sometimes. Is it possible that I'm the creator? Just asking for a friend.
No, you
Well, I
don't
don't
look like
think
him.
so. At least I
He's
hope
got
not.
he's
Okay.
got an eye patch. Yeah,
The
you don't look
creator
like him.
has an eye patch?
Yeah, he's got one eye. Those guys that I don't operate with, they took out one of his eyes.
Billy still got both eyes. Yeah,
Yeah, I
okay,
can see
checks
that.
out.
Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, I mean, I could give you an eye patch, but we'll see about that later. Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
boys. Well,
Vision
leave
is
this room
only what
here.
you can see.
Do your final
Hey, you get it, Hubert.
I suggest you two get familiar with Otto because you're going to be with him for the next little while on this mission. Otto is a higher ranked SQ agent. We've been working with Otto for a little while since their quest finished in the Scrapper's Waste. Yeah, so get familiar with them. They'll be leading you on this here quest. And yes, that's all I have for you. And meet me.
Okay.
Meet up in the portal realm whenever you're ready to go. The portal room.
Welcome aboard, Otto. We're kind of a big deal around here. Han's the silly one, I'm the serious one. I do all the thinking for the group, so, Just stick with me. We'll be all right.
Woohoo!
Normally
Let
doesn't
me go
drink
eat
this
some
much.
Cheetos and a tortilla and not give a shit about anything. Oh.
Classic
Oh.
Han.
Right. Okay. So, what's is that a mop? What is that? Why do you have that? Are you janitor?
That is
What's
his
going on?
date.
Mick.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a long story. Mostly, yes, mop. It's sometimes what it does during the daytime when I'm not around. But usually when we're hanging out, it's mostly my beloved, the love of my life, slash, the only token that I have from my past, it's a mop.
Okay. All
I
right.
also shoot spells through it, and sometimes I strap guns to it. It's real cool.
Okay.
He's not
All right.
lying.
I would. You lost me there for a while, but I'm back on board. We got guns.
Yeah,
All right.
okay.
Yeah,
Where do you come
this
from,
is-
Launchpad? What's
Yeah.
home like? Is it maybe a form of some sort of avian tail?
Yeah. I mean, there's race cars, planes,
Badass.
earthquakes. Well, it's not great over there. I
You
mean,
can
it is.
drive an earthquake?
No,
Planes,
I'm not.
Cars and
no.
earthquakes. That sounds like San Francisco in the 90s. I'm familiar with. I mean, in the 80s. I'm familiar with that.
Sure. Yeah. No, I don't. No, it's think it's a lot of sand. A lot of sand.
A lot of
Um,
sand.
Ozwatts hates
Metal.
them.
It's almost like a wasteland, full of scrap. I mean, I guess that's why they call it that. I don't.
This sounds like a lot of where we're going to.
We have just been raided. We have just been raided.
Who it's from?
Who it's from?
It's from Children of
Proteus.
Proteus.
That's it right there.
Children of Proteus.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you for rating
Nerds,
over here.
geeks, and
I heard-
freaks. A part of the couch, a part
Oh,
of the
hey,
crew.
nerds. 26
Oh,
months.
Launchpad.
nerds.
Now that we're introducing
supporting
everyone,
the show
Proteus
that you're
is the
a
other
part of.
Sidequesters agent that's garbage and sold us out.
True. Not a part of the secret rebellion, Astral is.
Not
But
part
hey,
of the not part of the cool kids club.
that's
Definitely
it. So,
not.
Thank you so much for rating us, Proteus. You guys, make sure to follow Proteus. They're one of the artists and one of the actors here on the couch, and they're working on their very own comic book. I heard tonight that you were working on
Nerds,
some couch
geeks,
art,
and freaks.
so-
A part of the couch, a part of the crew.
Oh, what up, Gala?
All the months.
All the months.
Nerds, geeks, and
Abby,
freaks. A part of the
holy
couch, a part of
shit.
the crew.
The whole
My
fucking
My
Scrapyard
couch
dogs bring all
family
the
family's
milks
here.
to the yard, and they're like, boys are better than fours.
This is true. Boys are better than
Gala
forced.
27, Abby 29. Cheers, you guys. Thank you so much.
What about 4 boys, Abstracto? Take that, math, you nerd.
That's it. And for those of you guys just coming in, of course, this is Sidequesters Multiverse, where we traverse the multiverse. We're building
Nerds,
this whole
geeks, and
agency here.
freaks. A part of the
Sora's
couch,
here
a
too.
part of the crew.
Hi, Sora. You.
Love
What up,
y'all.
Sora?
All the lovelies.
Sora's gonna make a SQ agent one of these days. Yes, they are. Cheers,
Hell
Sora.
yeah.
Thank you for the 27 months. We've got a new agent joining the Sidequesters Multiverse tonight. Otto Launchpad. Brian from the Not So Retro Show. Thank you for joining us, buddy. Yeah.
Howdy.
All right, hey, do it in your own style, Proteus. Do it in your own style.
It's hard to draw
Okay.
Connor, Proteus. There's too many muscles.
True, huh? Okay, so I am gonna move forward here. You boys ready?
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. You guys
Uh,
walk
oh,
out
sorry.
into the corridor, still discussing things together about mops and where Otto came from, etc. As you walk through the bustling corridors of the agency, you eventually up ahead see Scruffy, the janitor, still a grizzled old soul with a twinkle in his eye, and he's leaning casually against a mop bucket. Each one of you guys can roll me a perception as you get closer to Scruffy. People are also hard.
Doesn't sound
Most
good.
of the videos I watch. Good, Abby. That's good.
Oh.
Damn.
I didn't mean to do that. I rolled too many.
That's cool. It happens. All right, we got a 17 and we got an 18.
It's a
We'll
11.
take it. Okay, 11. So then, Billy, you're the only one that sees this. But as you're getting closer to Scruffy, it looks like Scruffy's talking to someone around the corner in the corridor. And as you get closer, It looks like someone wearing the same hat as Scruffy, and has the same mustache as Scruffy, and the same skin color as Scruffy, and the same jumpsuit as Scruffy. And it sounds like you hear two Scruffy voices. One of them's like, yeah, I'm gonna die the same way I live. Yeah, doing what we can. It's gotta be clean. We'll do it together. And as you guys get closer, the other one disappears. And it's just Scruffy standing there. And he turns, he sees you guys, and he's like, oh, hey. Good to see y'all here in the corridor.
Scruffy,
How we doing?
who are you talking to just now?
Oh, well, that's for a future you to figure out. Don't worry about it for now.
That checks out. Future me does a lot of stuff. Some of it I don't approve of, but most of the time it ends up with me being naked, which I'm cool with.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to see
Usually, Scruffy, I would make some comment about the mop or the work or something, but in my one moment of drunken lucidity, is there anything that our future selves will need to tell our future selves or know in this moment that we should have told you in this moment to facilitate why? Again, I've been reading a lot about feedback loops in the library and how all realities bend in upon themselves and turn into just one singular story that's on repeat over and over and over again.
I really love that, Han, and I want you to make me a check. I think I want you to make me a charisma roll.
How drunk are you?
Yeah. Family.
Right.
Can we get some families in chat?
Charisma.
Hi, guys.
Just a check.
Yeah.
With my -1, that's a 13.
13. He looks right at you and he goes, I don't know, Han. Is there something you need to tell me that your future self told you to tell me?
Yeah, Han.
Yeah, hon.
I'm pulling upon my drunken future self. Speak. I'm crossing the streams in my brain.
All right, only pop-up books for you from now on.
Remember that Lysol only cleans 99.9%,
Yeah.
and that there's a 0.01% that we must always account for.
Han, you're not there yet, but you'll get there.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was the only thing I could think of.
Moving on, I see you guys have met. He leans in real close. He's like, you guys have met Launchpad. He's a friend of mine, if you know what I mean.
Is Launchpad a friend of Dorothy? Or
Yeah.
Wait.
don't use that.
Launchpad, you guys are banging?
Bumps, Scruffy.
Oh, they're
then
definitely banging.
He holds up the SQ like this.
Ah, I get it now.
Immediately, I'll trust you more
I
now.
do it
Okay, this guy can fuck. I'm down with it.
Otto, it's good
Welcome
to
to
see
the team, Otto.
you.
It
I
was you,
believe
Scruffy.
right now is the time you guys are going to finish that quest that Bartok and Bragg fucked up, right?
Yep, that'd be them.
Yeah, idiots. Stupid side quests. Good. You boys, I need you guys to follow Otto. Otto knows the way, all right? And I'm going to let you two know, something else we got going on. Here soon, in the future, we're going to be doing a little swippy-swappy. We're going to be doing a little bit of undercover agency stuff. So I need y'all to just stay vigilant for now. That means, Han, quit drinking the fucking Listerine, dickhole. Sober up. We got work to do.
But
He's way
I'm
funner
doing
when
work.
he's drunk.
Yeah, I do better work when I'm drunk. Obviously.
Can't we find a way to sort of spiff this whole thing while also keeping this new party, Han?
What? Yeah. What? Yeah.
You should see
Yeah.
him jump from tables, Scruffy. It's crazy.
I-
Get some height on it.
Scruffy, are these the
Otto,
only people that you have to send with me? Can I get anyone else?
I apologize. I know we go.
Ozwatts is normally here.
Yeah, I was hoping Ozwatts would be here.
You know what, Otto? I'm sorry. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You see, a week ago, I had my first world-ending apocalypse that I caused. Thousands of people died. I saw the blood of innocents and children screaming in the fields. You know, it's my first time, and I'm not doing too great on the upswing from it. It's kind of got me fucked up emotionally, mentally, and psychologically. I don't know which way is up, so I'm sorry if you're meeting me right now not at my best, but I promise you I will put 150% effort into this drink and also the quest.
All right. Okay.
Hey, Han.
Great. Sounds
Yo,
good.
Billy, what?
Yeah. I was just happy that you're in party Han mode.
Woohoo.
All right. Well, it's been great,
Oh, yeah,
Scruffy.
well, yeah, good luck, man. You got everything worked out last time we talked. I hooked you up. Yeah, everything's fine. We're good to go. Yeah.
I think we'll be okay.
All right. You boys, you take good care of Otto. He's an important part of what we got going on.
Oh, I get it, Scruffy. Secretly get them murdered. I get you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And he picks up a bottle of Lysol and unscrews it and just slams it and then sets it down and wheels his mop bucket away.
I need to get out of here.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything you guys want to do before you head to the portal room? Anything at all? No. All right.
I guess, did we get any... I can't remember if we got any health potions since we were in this universe. I know we got some in other universes, and I know that the currency, we have to do a currency exchange. I'm sorry, there's so many systems, guys. Y'all bear with me, please. But I just didn't know if those transferred over, because I think we got, if I'm remembering from my notes right, one regular healing potion and then one greater healing potion.
I see what you did there, Double O.
And you still have them, yes.
Okay. Cool. Then no, I don't need anything.
Billy.
Party Han, let's get a party.
Sorry, back to drunk con. Oh, what are we doing?
Okay.
I don't know anything. I'm stupid.
You guys follow Otto as Otto walks confidently through the catacombs of the hallways and everything and gets you guys to the portal room. Otto flashes his hand on the machine and it opens, the doors open to the portal room. You guys walk inside and they're already prepped up. They see you step in and they activate the portal and it starts spinning on this big open walkway and electricity starts sparking everywhere. You three, one by one, hop into the portal, Austin Power style. And I actually have this. Whoa!
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 Han throws up.
Yeah. The puke stays with him.
Is this it? Whoa!
It's even going into the tap. We're getting dimensional bleed.
Party hard, Wayne. Party hard, Garth. There we go. Now, you guys arrive on the other side.
Sweet
Stepping through
home.
the shimmering portal, you guys find yourselves transported to Scrapper's Waste. A bleak expanse of twisted metal and rusted machinery. The air is thick with the scent of oil and decay. And the distant hum of machinery echoes across the barren landscape.
All right,
Amidst
boys.
this desolate landscape, you can
You
see
said this
off-
was your home?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Lovely. I love what you've done with the place.
I mean,
Right.
a couple of dinosaurs, maybe like an unexploded nuke. You could really make
I feel like,
something of it.
there's a water, like, if you put a water feature over on that mountain of skulls, like, I think you could really bring this whole place together.
Yeah, you know.
All right. You're great. Thanks for the decoration tips.
Sorry for your friends and family.
So in the distance, you guys can see what looks to be a huge looming factory over the hills with big smokestacks coming out of it. But it's moving behind the mountains. And a few
That factory's
hundred,
moving.
A few hundred yards away,
Just
the
you.
only spot of civilization you can see seems to be ruins of an old building of some kind. And, Otto, you know this is your first destination. Last time you left, that's where you heard the porter was going to be.
Mm-hmm. All right, gang. So, right over there, there's some ruins. My guy should be waiting for us there. Usually pretty reliable. Kind of like clockwork. Haha. He's a Warforged. That was a robot joke. You guys don't know him. Sorry. Anyway. So we're just gonna make our way over there. Normally I would
Make your way! Drink!
You're using a bunch of $10 words there, stranger, but
You're not allowed to say that.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. Normally I'd take a ship or some sort of cruiser or something, but I'm trying to be a little bit covert here, so...
Where this portal came out is actually kind of a familiar area to you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what system you built your character in, but if you want to roll me a quick survival...
Yeah,
You
I can do
can.
that. Alright.
I was wondering that too, Frog Toys.
Always.
Oh, good. That is a 12.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Dirk, this background looks familiar.
A little bit, huh? A little bit. As you exit the portal and you explain to the guys where you are, you can see a couple miles off the ruins. You look over to your side, and you planned perfectly. You've been in and out of these portals so much. You know where they come in, you know where they go out. You can see about 50 feet out by some bushes, there's a big brown tarp covering a vehicle. Now, the other guys ain't seen this, but you know that it's there. So if you want to go and access your vehicle, to use it, you can.
Alright, yeah. I'm explaining that to them as I walk out of the portal, so we're going to that factory, my guy's over there, and we're gonna take this. And I just, seemingly reach into, thin air and reveal my, sand speeder, which is
Hell
this,
yeah.
kind of, basically
What does it look
it's kind of like a pod racer from Star Trek, yeah, the other one.
Nice.
But it's more of
no.
Floats over the top of the sand kind of deal. It's got two engines on either side that pull it forward.
Nice.
I knew those goggles weren't just for show.
Yeah, no,
Come
the
on,
goggles, it's all...
Washi station to pick up more power converters.
Yeah, I've heard that before somewhere. It's whiny
from
kid,
Star
I don't
Wars.
know.
It's from Star Wars, Episode 4. One of the greatest movies ever made. I heard they're making an Episode 5, and I can't wait to see it.
Han says,
I hope you
Comes from
enjoy
the
it.
1980s.
not every universe has Star Wars.
It is a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I would assume that's every galaxy.
It's kind of just historical. Oh, so if they don't have Star Wars here, at least they don't have the sequels.
True.
Wait, there's sequels?
Yeah, we don't
You guys
talk-
say, as
Sorry,
the
Han.
three of you get into this
sand
racer,
speeder.
and the sand speeder, and in my head I feel like it's 2 seats. I don't know why. So
Yeah,
I really
I
want
mean,
to say
it's
one of you
definitely
guys
small.
has to sit bitch on the console.
Mm-hmm.
While
Billy,
Otto
do it.
drives.
I don't trust
Otto's
Han
gonna-
up there. Unless you want to, Han. If you feel like you're going to puke, it's probably better up there.
I'm
Do
better
not
where
puke in
I'm,
my
I literally, I'm I guess sprawled, on the front with just my gun out. Because even though I'm drunk, Han is still 1000% able to do Han
Yeah,
shit.
You're a crack shot.
Fall out on the hood all drunk. And Otto,
Yeah.
you see him and immediately know that's not a good idea because the sand speeder is way faster than Han has ever seen.
You are going to get a... Actually, you know what? No, lie there. It'll be funny for me. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Hit it up. I don't care. I can hold on. Fuck you.
All right, Billy, get ready to catch.
What?
Nope.
Okay, say that as you're like...
Okay, the last roll before break, you hit the key. Well, how do you start this thing?
So
describe it for
it's It's like Magitech, like Arcanotech. So like it's a lot of it's a combination of mechanics from Porter, our Warforged artificer, and Bragg, who is our like technomancer kind of like rogue. And they fashioned together this thing that basically it's got like a, you know how in like Atlantis they have like the magic crystal.
Yeah.
It's like one of those deals where like I have like a key, kind of like almost like tap it to the thing, and like it's like.
Nice. Sick, dude. And Han, on the front, you feel the vibrations of the engines.
It's really hot. Like the engine gets really hot really quickly.
And then as the car takes off, we're going to make this roll. It's going to last roll before break. Han, I'm going to need you to roll me a strength to hold on to this guy.
You got this, bud.
Right, damn it. I was hoping for Dex.
17.
Nope. That's a...
Wait. Billy, you ready? Here he comes.
The car takes off.
Me looking at my
go
+4
flying
Dex.
back. Yeah. Now, Han's going to take some damage here unless Billy...
Reroll.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Nice.
Probably not going to be any better. Okay.
One.
A little bit.
A little bit. It's a 12.
Nice. It's not too bad. So he comes flying and slides up the windshield. If you want to grab him, Billy, before he hits the ground, I'll allow you to do so with a simple dex roll.
Can I do it because of the situation and not because I like how can I do it at disadvantage?
Sure. I was going to give you disadvantage, but then he got a 12 instead of a 2. So I was like, all right.
No, I want the disadvantage. Give it to us.
Yeah, we'll take it.
All right. I got you, Han. Hang on to the end of the map.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy crap.
He tried to fail and still couldn't.
We gave it to the universe. I figured we'd give him the opportunity.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so yeah, you grab the mop and he pulls you down onto the center console that you just slam down onto. You're like, after the thing takes off.
You good?
I would have made it if you didn't purposefully accelerate. Yeah, we're good. Let's go.
I feel like as Han's grabbing his drink, Billy's going to reach around a little town.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
Pete a bit.
Han, through all of that, Han reaches into his coat, pulls out a cocktail. All right.
How? How do you have that? We're going so fast.
Party Han.
Party
Han.
Ooh, here we go. I think I found the right soundtrack.
Octos, we don't like to get into labels.
The beeps of the
It's
speeders
Mop,
you guys are
man.
going
It's
through.
whoever they need to be.
You guys take off through the sand. There's like sand picking up
I'm not Spanish.
all over the place. You can see that Otto puts down his goggles and puts on his face mask. You guys are just getting sand all in the face. Like Otto was prepared, and you guys
It's
were not. I feel
exfoliating,
like
Billy.
Billy's beard is all blown off to one side, like in the wind with your hair. You're like holding on your hat, Han, as you guys are flying through the sand. And he's like yelling at you guys, look over there, there's like a dead skull, some rocks. And you can barely hear him through the...
That's where I got my first gun.
Nice. We may pick one up later.
Oh, I killed 3 guys over there.
What?
I can still see the bloodstains.
And
What?
that, my friends, is where we're going to take our first 5-minute break. Before we go, we're going to do us a dang old thumbnail pose. Yes, we are. Otto, just why is that there like that? There we go. Just so you know, this thing we call thumbnail poses, where chat can throw out random poses into chat, and then all of us do our best to pose those things. Then everyone can screenshot them and make memes out of us. We could also use this crap as promotional material later on for like thumbnails and other kinds of stuff like that, which I do think...
Roll for initiative. A new person sits on the couch.
Just want to make sure it looks all right. Who's this? CRD716. Hello, with your sus name. Welcome in here, friend. Cheers. So they're gonna throw out, and then you just kind of interpret the poses however you want to pose as them. We usually take about 1 or 2 before we go to break.
Okay.
Pose suggestion: every one blown back from the speed.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. And go. What up? How's it going, my couch family? Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being here. Heck yeah, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Tonight is Sidequests Multiverse. Tonight is episode 9. By the way, next week will be the finale of our little arc here before we move on to our next arc. We've been playing Everyday Heroes. We're going to be moving on to a special little system that I might have behind me on this here shelf, if you can read it.
Oh, what is it?
Spoilers.
Where is it? What is it?
And yeah, should be great stuff, y'all, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But for now, we're going to get back in tonight's story with our lovely guests. Not So Retro Show! Right here.
Howdy.
Brian, hi, buddy.
Personally, my
And we got
favorite
my
name
co-host
for a
in the
character.
Yeah? Otto, Launchpad. Not So Retro Show. Cheers, everybody.
Hey, your co-host is in the chat. Which one?
Balgara.
Okay, what up, homie?
Hello.
Hi, Aubrey.
So. Ooh, not that. Some good tunes here. Here we go. You guys travel through the Scrapyard of the Waste for a little while, in the speeder. Eventually, you reach the ruins, and the speeder comes to a small little halt here. And it sits down. Han, you squeeze out of the speeder with Billy, almost stumbling out. Otto, you just get out with finesse and shut the door. As the door shuts, you can see in the ruins there was like a fire going, and the fire shuts off. As if they were like expecting you. You three walk around the corner, and you can see a warforged figure stands before you. Its metallic frame gleaming in the dim light of the fire. Otto, you know this as Porter, a seasoned artificer with a grim determination etched into his features. He gestures towards a cache of explosive piled nearby, each bomb a testament to his skill and ingenuity. And then he says, I have this.
Come on, speak up.
Are your weapons?
Yep, they look great, Porter. I mean, good work as usual. Thank God someone in the low-techs is... thank God you're here. That's, I guess that's that.
You're gonna bring up the low-techs? Right away?
Hmm?
Otto? Before you even say hi?
I mean, yeah, I've complimented your bombs, man. They look good. Hey,
I mean,
how
yeah,
are
he
ya?
did say they were nice bombs.
How's hops? How's barley?
He sucks at customer
Yeah, what?
service.
They're fine. Not here, obviously.
At its finest.
Everything's
No,
changing, Otto.
Hmm?
Ever since the day when they tried to take down the Iron Tusks and failed, everything's changed. And you just come here like,
Well,
And, like,
I
you've
don't
been
know-
away for
I
a
don't know
while.
what happened, Porter? I obviously wasn't here to find out what happened, so sorry. I mean, you want to tell me what's going on?
with these strangers. Hello, strangers.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up,
Hello,
man?
robot that reminds me of Mandroid.
Looks
Yeah.
You
so
also
cool.
like to have sex with
Well-
eggs?
I strive to be a person. I'm working very hard at it.
You look
And
amazing.
thank you. Otto, you can learn from this hatted man. Thank you.
I don't
Here.
know about that.
Hatted man.
I can show you how to
C4.
do drugs and not pick up on a drug test.
Oh,
C4 on the
I will
house.
take- I
And he
will take
hands you a
that.
C4.
That's pretty good.
Not for you, Otto.
See,
No, what? What?
C4 on the house. Look at that.
Fine. I don't need anything.
This guy
Now-
really sucks at customer service. Oh, it's you. Sorry. This guy
Damn it,
really
Han.
sucks at customer service.
Yeah.
Drink
You will
your
need to
C4.
use these bombs behind me carefully to take down the Iron Tusks. As you know, their factory has been swarming all around the area, trying to create more and more for the Creator. And we must put a stop to it.
Yeah, Otto. I meant to ask you. Yeah. No. Here.
Yep, there you go.
Um,
Try again. Yep, there you go.
So,
Hi.
hi. Shut up. Do you know who the creator is?
Do I know who he is?
Yeah, who they are, what they are. I don't want to assume gender.
No, I know who he is.
Okay, yeah, who is that?
He's like a megalomaniac, techno guy. Like he wants ultimate power. He's collecting the sides of this cube. The
cube.
Yes, yeah. Porter, you've helped Bartok and the
I did.
Petra and the rest of the Cora, Bragg, all of them.
Yes.
He's a real piece of work. I mean, he's not a nice guy. He shows up. He blew up our hideout one time. That was fun.
Right.
Respect.
And then who rebuilt this hideout?
You helped rebuild the hideout, Porter. It was a lot of you. It was a
I
lot
did?
of you. It was a lot of. I helped a little.
What thanks did I get?
What you got? I mean, we got.
You didn't even thank them, and look at they looking like this.
Yes.
Bringing it, and you're doing nothing to facilitate a good work environment, bro. How long have you you're making for someone who's like one of the cool people as Sidequesters. You're making us look bad, man.
I'm making us okay. Yeah, I mean, all right. Listen, I just want to drop off these bombs on the big rolling factory.
But first,
and I want
your
to go
chaos
boom.
card, Han. You must sit / stand. Whichever one you weren't already doing for the next 1d6 minutes.
I was sitting. So.
No, you were standing,
For
right?
5 minutes. You've got until 7:32.
Don't let Han get to your launch pad. I think you make us look very good. It's mostly the goggles. They're super cool.
Thank you, Billy. See, Porter. See, I'm okay. I'm fine. We're good.
You could learn something from this human, Porter. Maybe you could get cool goggles.
The card says without touching your camera, but whatever.
Oh. Fine.
You're
now we get
banned.
properly scaled, Han.
I didn't fully read that.
Fine, Otto. When this is done, you tell the rest of the low-techs that I'm still in it. I'm here. I'm here to help. And I deserve more. Robot, damn it.
Sure. Yeah, no. You're right, Porter. You're right. You're a brilliant artificer. You make all sorts of fun little gadgets and gizmos, and I love it. You helped me with my gun. It's great. It's beautiful. It shoots perfect.
Not that
I can't
cool.
wait to use it on some iron tusks. Speaking of which, we can load up those bombs onto the speeder.
Yeah. Take them.
Your gun's mid.
He goes back to his workstation. You guys walk over to this pile of bombs. There are 4 of them. They all literally look like classic kind of like bombs. They're like metal and round. They've got a sticky side and they've got a button side, and they've got also a little tip in case you want to light them, just in case. They look classic.
These like
are these
handheld bombs, or are they like chest bombs? Like
they're little round bombs like you see in a video game. They've got like
a Roomba.
Right. And
takes the dynamite wires, clock face, stereotypical gun.
Some of them have like painted crudely. They say like low techs forever on them.
Yeah. Pops was here.
Yeah, there you go. So you guys grab the bombs, you load them in your speeder, and you head off into the world.
All right. So, like, what's your plan of attack there, Mr. Launchpad? Are we going to
You say over the wind.
covertly get in there and drop a few bombs strategically? Do you just want to go in guns blazing, throwing bombs like grenades as we go into a cavalcade of raw dog animalistic glory? What's your plan? Sands in
What?
your mouth.
I like the second one.
If you're trying to talk to me, I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna just hopefully you hear me. So there's the iron tusks. They're not that smart. They have like a little kind of like a emergency hatch in the back of the fortress. We're gonna pull up to that, and then we're gonna kind of one by one. We're gonna load the bombs in, and then we're gonna take all 4 of them. We're gonna put them sort of strategically near the bottom.
I can't hear you. I'm standing up in the speeder as we're driving, so you're a little bit further away.
You gotta fall.
Sit down.
I'm riding the wind. I'm riding the winds of sand.
Be the leaf. All right. I'll explain when we get there. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So, you guys ride through the desert. It's a labyrinth of a scrapyard swerving between broken down cars. You navigate past rusted hulks of abandoned vehicles and giant rocks. You even skim past weary scavengers with large cows walking through the desert. Some elven creatures, goblins, etc., who eye you with suspicion. It is also hot.
Hey, what up?
Very, very, very hot in the desert. And one last media roll. I would like you guys to make me a constitution save to see how well you're handling the heat. Otto, you can do it with advantage. You're from here.
15.
Nice.
Oh.
13.
Good thing I got advantage. All right.
Good thing. Oh, wow.
17.
Nice. Okay, all you guys are handling it pretty well, but it's fucking hot, so you're sweating a little bit. Eventually, you guys are riding, and you start to approach this giant factory on wheels. You can see it up ahead on the horizon. It's got pipes sticking out of the back of it, flames coming out of it. Big moving metal parts. Big catwalks with orcs just covered in metal armor, spray painted crazy colors, all walking around doing their mundane jobs as your sand speeder speeds up to it. Oh, my mic hot? Oh, I'm still on voice mod.
I think
What the
it's
hell?
very sexy.
Sorry about that, Steve. Appreciate you, buddy, for letting me know. You guys speed up. As you approach, you can see the towering gates of the Iron Tusk factory. You realize that subtlety will be your greatest ally. The guards around seem vigilant, their watchful eyes scanning the perimeter for any signs of intrusion. You huddle together in the sand speeder to form a plan to go unnoticed.
Did we stealth?
Yes.
I think
we
it
should
hurt.
Stealth. Which means
I wonder.
keep quiet.
You can sit down now, Ray, as well.
Okay.
And it doesn't help, Steve, that I was right up on it like this. You know, it doesn't help. Especially because voice mod has boost on it.
Yeah, Billy, I'm also gonna roll a stealth check.
I rolled it. I got a 13.
Oh no.
Stealth?
That's an 8, but still.
24.
Oh, come on.
How does that make sense?
Con, I swear to God,
He
you
trips
can't
and
show me
falls
up on my own mission.
Inside
Listen,
the
man,
sand speeder,
get good.
falls on the floor. Shoot. Turk is still hot. Okay, I turned it down a little bit, Steve.
Listen, man, I don't know how to tell you. This is how we gunsling where I'm from. Either you get it or you don't. I'm sorry that this may seem sloppy to you, but I am at the height of professionalism. Now, can you two be quiet for a moment?
Bad, huh? Jeez, sorry.
I'm trying to be party Han, and you're interrupted.
Oh, Turk is hot. What's up, dude? Sick, bro. Okay, well, you guys failed your stealth roll. But as you guys are riding on the speeder, do you have a plan? Obviously, Otto talked about this back end area. You could just drop the bombs in. I want to know if that's actually there or not, because this is the factory you're unfamiliar with. We're going to call it highs or lows there, Otto. What do you think? Highs or lows? Pick.
Gotta go high.
Okay, here we go. It's a 53. It is there. You see
All
it.
right.
Yes.
Let's go.
There you go.
Since we have not been moving for over a minute in this vehicle, I would have, while Otto has been driving, I spend time to focus with my moon gold equalizer. It extends into the rifle version of it. And with that, I'm gonna like where he's pointed out that this door is. I want to look and see if I can see what either the most potential biggest threat is, or a weakness that I could exploit to shoot that might help us get to where we need to go.
Yes. Roll me perception with advantage.
Okay. Come on, this is what you do.
Let's go.
An 18.
Nice. As you zoom in on your scope, the speeder's moving around. You're a little sauced. It's hard to focus in, but then eventually you do. And you can see this hatch coming out of the back. It's like an exhaust. And you can see there's like some grates on top of it. And there's like exhaust coming out of it. This is exactly what Otto's talking about. But you zoom in close and you can see there's a lock, like as if they wised up on the vent cover. And you aim right at it with your rifle. Now, you know there's a couple of guys up above that are kind of gallivanting around. They haven't seen you just yet, but once you guys get closer, they're going to, they might see you guys whenever you get closer. So you can see there's a small lock on this vent cover.
I'm definitely going to shoot it. And because we leveled up, I can, using a 2-ranged weapon, if I don't move on my turn, I gain +2 to attack rolls with that weapon, and I ignore any slow firing properties, as well as I can add my dexterity modifier to any damaged rolls, and then also I do not have disadvantage on attacks due to long range. I am an OP gunslinger, and I do not have disadvantage when attempting to shoot this. In fact, I have advantage.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna do that.
Oh my god, Han's actually really cool. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Get stat seated,
bitch. Surprise! I know. No one could have seen this coming. Let's see here.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Oh my god. Even one was a natural 1, but with advantage, that's an 8 plus 4 is a 12. Only a 12.
Okay.
I take back what I said about Han.
So 12 is okay. You swing around with your rifle. The sand speeder hits a rock, and you fire off a shot.
I do get I do get another shot.
You fire again with your 12, just for roleplay purposes, and it hits the lock. And as you hit the lock, the two guys up at the top look down. They're
Reroll.
Like, hey. Before I continue, you better re-roll it.
Oh.
It's lower. What the fuck?
Han.
Bro, I don't know.
You have a +4?
Yeah, it's a 10. So it was a 10.
It was a 10.
Don't drink and roll, kids.
So same thing. You hit
Steve,
the lock.
you broke me. Steve, this is your fault.
Steve did this.
What did
Pull your head out of your ass! What the fuck?
You did this to me.
You hit the lock. The two orcs in full armor up at the top hear the gunshot and turn. Both of them see you guys down there. And in Orcish, which I think Otto understands, but you guys don't. It just sounds like... But Otto understands is like, who's this coming up on us? Fire! Both of them just start shooting with their machine guns. All down on you guys.
Oops, duck, heads down, everyone. Heads down. Heads down. Here it comes. Heads down.
Moment,
it's raining
Otto,
out.
you're driving. I want you first to make me a dexterity save with the car to avoid the bullets.
All right.
We're going to say this AC is at least 15. And with this car, which we do actually have car stats, believe it or not.
I have vehicle proficiency.
Yeah, so you can add your proficiency to it. Let me change our background here. We do actually have car stats, which is fun. Where are they? Where are they? Car stats. Here we go. We're going to call the sand speeder just as a common car, so we're going to give you a +2. All right? Actually, maybe race car still +2. So you get your proficiency plus also +2 to this dex roll.
Okay, this is going to be a +8 altogether.
Oh, hell yeah. Do a sweet fucking break turn.
Yeah.
Fucking
22.
24. You're like
24? I can't do math.
Zooming around all these bullets that are just fucking firing down on you. Now, Billy, we're going to give you an opportunity to do something. What do you want to do?
Billy's gonna... He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna kind of poke up in the car. I'm gonna use my feature here, Turk. It's called Center of Attention. I'm the center of attention as long as I continue to do cool shit, like wave at them and go, "Hey, I'm Billy. I'm over here." And now they have disadvantage on wisdom checks against anyone else but me. So it's going to be harder to hit Han and the car.
Nice. Okay. Keeping the car safe.
Perception checks.
Keeping the car safe. Hell yeah, dude. You stand up and you're like trying to hold on as the car's going back and forth. Bullets are just whizzing past, and you're like, "Hey, look at me!" And you can tell all the orcs go, "Oh," and they look at you and they're like, "Argh!" They both start firing more in your direction, but the car's like,
Billy's on top. He's doing his Tuscan Raider. Trying to call the local allies.
Hey, whatever you're doing, keep it up. It's working for some reason.
Luck roll, Billy. You're calling on the local allies. Highs or lows?
We're gonna go for high. I made a mistake last time.
Ooh,
damn it!
Don't show. That sucks. That's a 16.
God damn it!
The shit out of you. We're back on Han. Han, what do you do?
Y'all, God, I can do this. Just let me try. I'm gonna get that lock off because I know I hit it, but I don't think I broke
the lock. The lock is.
Oh, I
already
did get
off.
it.
You hit it, yes, sir.
Oh, well, fuck me. I'm gonna shoot one of the guys shooting us because fuck them some bitches.
That's right.
Nice.
And I'm still not moving technically because we're in a car, so I can keep. So I can re-bonus action extend the rifle.
That's right. We'll take it.
That gun's really cool, Han.
Thanks for joining us, buddy.
I can't believe I got it.
We got some really fun people in chat right now, y'all, and everyone here should follow each other because
natural 20.
Oh my god!
Oh,
hey, he did it!
What?
Nat 20!
That's his second one of the night.
My God.
Don't worry,
True,
Abstracto's
drunken
in chat.
master.
I'm sure they won't do anything to ruin that for me.
That's right. Oh god, Nat 20s. If y'all subscribed, can we hit the Nat 20s in chat? If y'all got them emotes, let's hit them. Yeah, shout out to Nasty Quad. They will be the first Friday of April on the Championship of Nerd Trivia.
I can't wait. Personally, Jurassic is my favorite one in the finals.
My gosh.
There's a few other nerds in there. I don't really like them that much. They're okay, but Jurassic super good. Mookie's okay too, but the other ones, total lames.
Ray's quiet.
That's rough,
Okay,
buddy.
so Ray, we do this thing. It's a homebrew rule around here. We do a thing on damage rolls called crunchy crits, where you just roll your original dice damage, all right? And then we just add the maximum of your dice damage to that roll. So if you have a D12, let's say, for example, of damage, you roll your D12, and then we add 12 to it. So roll your... Is it a 12? That would be a 12.
It was a 14. Yeah, it's a 12 plus 2.
Okay.
You gotta keep rolling max. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's a 14, which means you deal 26 damage to this orc.
And also, I do additional 1d4 radiant because this is a radiant attack.
So you double that too.
Yeah.
It's
Which
a
is a
4.
It's an extra 8.
How dead is the guy I'm shooting? That's the question.
Very much so. The car is going back and forth. Let's paint the scene. Woo, woo, woo. Billy's like, "Hey, look at me!" And you're just aiming your scope real hard, going back and forth. I hit my mic. Going back and forth. You aim in on this orc, and he's like looking right down, holding this machine gun, and you fire, and the bullet, it hits his head, and the blood explodes all over the orc next to him. Gets in his eyes. He's like,
Jeffrey!
Now, Otto, we're back to you.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting close to this back of this car. What do you do?
So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna basically load a special piece of ammunition into my pistol, and fire at the sort of hatch area, and use ensnaring strike to basically anchor the speeder to the side of the fortress so that it's like stable.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Cool drift.
Badass. Yeah, dude.
Drifty,
Sick.
drifty.
Hell yeah. Okay, well, all you gotta do is roll to hit, and this fucker is huge, so we'll give it a low DC of 10, all right? Just don't miss.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, 6, and then that's 12 altogether, I believe.
Okay, sick. All right, good. I was like, there's no way, dude. Or you fire. You're like, zooming with one hand, you put your gun out the window with your other hand, and you fire, and it comes out, ding, and connects to it, and the speeder stabilizes. And the orc up there is just screaming. There's no more gunfire happening, and it pulls you guys in a little bit closer, and you guys get right up on this vent. And the wind is just blowing. You can smell the exhaust coming out of this fucking factory now that you're right up on it, and it's stankin'. It's real bad.
Real dank.
Yeah.
Let me get a hit of that.
Billy, it's on you.
Yeah, okay, we're doing some cool shit. Billy's gonna, he's gonna go ahead and take out, I think I got it here somewhere. Oh yeah, a fireball!
Yes.
Use this wand of fireball.
Yes, Billy.
When is the wizard gonna cast fireball?
He's got the wand.
Son
He got
of a
the
bitch.
canonical wand from Steve.
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate you, Steve. Hey, everyone, you should go follow Steve from Forge of Lore, because he does cool shit, like give your unhinged wizard character a staff of unlimited fireballs. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Turk.
Okay, let's read exactly what this does. It's got 7 charges. You can spend a slot, cast Fireball. The spell save is 15. For 1 charge, you can cast a 3rd level version of the spell. You can increase the spell slot for each additional charge you expend. Okay, Fireball. Here we go. A bright streak flashes from your pointing finger, your wand, to a point you choose within range, and then blossoms with a low roar into the explosion of flame. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dex save, or it takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save. Where are you pointing this fireball?
Pretty much the guy that got covered in blood. If he's got anybody else beside him.
Roll me a perception before you cast this fireball real quick, just before you decide.
That's a 10.
Oh, it's not great. It's not
Sick.
great.
Solid
Let me see.
10. Solid 10, Billy.
It ain't 0.
It
Chat.
ain't a 1.
Calling out to you, Court of Chaos. Help out your boy. And first of all, cheers. As I was saying earlier, we have some really fun folks in chat tonight. A lot of creators, a lot of fun people that all of you guys should follow, like DM Steve from Forge of Lore, who guest starred here on our show last week, as well as Genasi Qua, who will be on Nerd Trivia coming up soon, and
Genasi
the
Qua,
Not So
good name.
Retro Show. Our boy Brian over there on YouTube. Get over there and follow them.
Also,
All right, thanks,
Genasi
Steve.
Qua with the best idea I've ever heard. In Turk, we must popularize this immediately.
QVC
A
break.
QVC for magical items.
It's worse, Steve.
Yeah,
You
so
fucked
coming
it
up here, we looks like we have a bag of holding. This bag of holding coming in for the low price. Am I getting this right, Pam? Pam, no, we're not putting this on sale. Normally 1,200
Write it
gold,
down
going for
the
600.
next Grouch Couch meeting. Connor
Don't
will
just
fucking love
stand there.
that.
Write this down.
600 gold. I'm getting that right, Beth. 600. There's only 100 of these left.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
reminds me
And
of
a
Tom
limited
did.
edition. I'll take 6.
Billy, I was going to give you something, but at a lower roll than 10, I can't give you nothing. So you're going to fire it off at him. He's going to make a dex save real quick. That's an 8. He fails. Roll me 8d6.
Yeah, okay.
Otto looks back at Billy casting this fireball, sees the explosion goes
Advantage
off,
or
and goes,
disadvantage?
"Oh,
Hold on. Oh, that's so many ones.
You wanted it quiet.
That was a lot of ones.
I
Steve
guess
gave
I
you
rolled
advantage.
one more dice thanks to Steve.
Yeah,
Thanks,
and take
Steve.
the higher roll.
Hey, it's a 12.
Okay. What was just about to happen? And I'm going to let Otto go after a second. What happens? So don't let me forget. Up on the rafters, there's like a door that goes down inside the factory. And you see, after the gunfire and the screaming, there's like a bunch of orcs coming out of this door. They're all dressed in armor. There's probably about at least 6 or 7 of them. So you're going to point your fireball at him, but you see them over there. Do you decide to turn and point it at all the orcs coming out of the door?
Yeah, as you kind of see, Billy's like, ah. And before he goes to fire, you see him he flips the wand in the air, and a little tiny portal just kind of opens, and the wand disappears into it, and it closes up. And then you see another one above him open, and he goes, ha! And it shoots the random fireball out.
Nice. dude.
Billy's going to keep the
Nice.
fireball in his portal inventory now. It's pretty sweet.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Fuck, we got some nat ones in this shit.
That was a lot of D20s.
We got 1, 11, 2, 5, 10, 17, 17, and 3. So 2 of them succeed. The rest of them take full damage. Now go on ahead and roll the damage for me.
Okay,
There
sure.
was so many ones, so I'm just going to ignore that you did that.
All right, that's
There
way
we
better.
go.
27.
27.
Wow.
Half of 27. What are we thinking? About 14. 14 damage. So, as they all run out, you send a fireball up on top of this thing through the portal, and it hits by this door. Autofocus. It hits by this door and just explodes, and all these orcs and guts just go flying off this catwalk down onto the ground. And as you guys are traveling in the speeder, there's like, you like bump, like speed bump a little bit, is there's just like flaming orc parts that you just roll over, like.
You see that,
And the whole
Launchpad?
catwalk
I'm
is
going to
just-
have to repress that memory later.
The whole catwalk is just like on fire, and also.
God.
it's
Welcome to
empty.
the mission, Chucklefuck.
You too? You're worse than the wild magic sorcerer.
Fun fact, Bailey was a wild magic sorcerer for a little while, and then he went to a different universe where that stat sheet doesn't apply anymore, and now we're here.
You're so fucking weird, Billy. I love you.
Thank you. I love you too. I've never let myself get close to anyone. I feel like the flaming orc parts just like...
Blood and viscera. Oh man.
On just like getting blood and like rubbing on. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the background.
Han, you're
Drink's
right
got a
next to this
finger
vent.
in it.
You look down into the passenger seat while Billy's standing up with these just bombs sitting in the passenger seat of the speeder. The vent is flopping open as exhaust is coming out. It's your go. What do you do?
Go.
Ray.
You got
Han.
this, Han.
Oh, sorry. I
drunk
defaulted
are
in my
you?
brain. I was like, I didn't hear Han, so I'm just
I don't think
totally
you said a name.
disassociating. What? All right. So up to me. Okay. So the hatch is open, and
It's
we're
like
like,
flopping open because the
and
lock
we're
is
like-
broken, and you're right
Okay.
on it.
is there a thing that I could? Again, I only have a gun, so the only thing I can do at range.
There are bombs
Sorry.
in the passenger seat, right next.
Yes. Yes, but I don't
Yeah,
see
start
that there is an
bringing them
open
in there, man.
hatch.
Go.
Yeah, we're gonna get them in the hatch. Yeah. So again, all I have is a gun. Can I see a thing to shoot that would help me get the hatch open so we
It
can?
is open.
The
It's
hatch is open.
It is
like-
open.
It's open because it's like flopping. You know what I mean?
Are you
it's not
sure the
closed.
hatch is open?
Yes. Yes. I promise.
Are you there, God? It's me, Han.
It's me,
In the leather
Hatch.
jacket.
Well, I guess I'll take one bomb, feeling confident, and I'm gonna chuck it towards the opening.
Okay, before you chuck it, roll me streetwise.
All right, streetwise. Normal or advantage? Because I normally have advantage
Normal.
on streetwise.
Or if you normally have it, then take it. If you normally have it, then take it.
14.
Nice. I was gonna say because you look at the bomb and there's like a button setting on the back. Basically, you have to activate the bomb before you toss it. And I was gonna
Shit.
see if you actually knew how. So you grab it, you push some buttons on it, basically activate it, beep, and then chuck it in.
Han, throw it.
Yeah, just look at throws it in. Now we're on
Hey, I've
Otto.
got-
Otto, what do you do?
I guess I didn't have to roll for it. It just went in. Shut up. Just move on.
Yeah, you're right there. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, so Otto's gonna, like, now that he doesn't really have to, like, control the speeder or anything, because it's, like, snared to the side, I'm gonna take another bomb and, activate it, and, yas it in.
Nice. Hell yeah. If you're, I mean, are you gonna get up on like the hood of the speeder with Han, or are you actually gonna yas it in?
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, I figured, like, it's, we're right up on it, right? So I can, like, I think actually what I'll do is basically, I'll take one, and then there's two left, right? So I have one,
Yeah.
we used one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Billy, I'm gonna say, Billy, can you, like, when you activate this bomb, can you like just send it like to like the other side of this fortress?
Maybe. I've never tried that far before. Okay, let's do it.
All right. So, Otto's gonna throw his goggles on and give the boys a salute and say, "See, I know. See ya." He's gonna ruin his cool line. He's gonna say, "See ya" on the other side, and he's gonna take his bomb and run into the fortress. I'm gonna find somewhere inside to plant it.
Oh, he's doing the whole hero thing, Billy.
Okay.
He's doing the whole Billy.
Got this.
You take
it's just
your
like
bomb,
how
you're
my
gonna
buddy
hop
Han
up
used to
over.
be.
I want to see how fast you take off. Can you roll me an athletics check?
Yeah, could I
How
actually
fast you run
cast?
through this guy?
Could I actually cast jump on myself?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So athletics. So jump makes my basically triples my jump. So.
So you're gonna get up to the top catwalk instead of the bottom. So you're like right up there. Yeah.
Yeah. Sick. Yeah, so my strength is bad. But
Roll me
here we go.
athletics. You could do acrobatics since you did jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That I can do. Oh man! Oh boy! Hey! Hey!
no.
Hey! Can we get one of them rerolls? Hey!
Oh no!
Hey, chat!
Otto's
the
never
bad
had
number.
one of them, chat.
I'm new here. Hey, throw your boy a bone.
He's like, hey,
Let him
You got any more
burn,
of
chat.
them
Let him
You
rerolls?
got any
burn.
more of them rerolls?
Don't do it. Don't you do
that's
it.
funny, dude.
Nah, chat
Help him
always
jump
favors
higher
the
with
nice
a fireball. Oh god, no,
Advantage
chat's
or
on it, dude.
disadvantage?
Wall of fire is always good. Very dangerous. Yeah. Come
Yeah,
on, newbie.
CRDs.
There you go. You got it from
Another
Steve.
natural one. Another
pay
one.
for rerolls
Another
when
one.
they're nice.
Another
Right
one.
here. DJ Khaled. Oh my
Another
god!
one.
That's
A two.
Alright, it's better. You did better.
Another
So-
one.
This is the fun
Otto.
part about reroll CRD, because sometimes you still
what
fuck it up,
happens.
and then it's like, ha,
Yep.
you suck at this game. And learn how to
Otto.
play D&D, noob.
grabs the bomb. You see Otto's boots light up.
Goodbye to Otto.
Reroll.
Hey, Stage. You can only
nice.
can't give a dice on a give a dice, Grandma. Only one reroll per roll.
Oh no.
Otto grabs the bomb. And you see his boots light up as he jumps for the second catwalk. And then
And to be fair, Turk, it
as-
was an advantage and then a give a dice.
Oh, was it? Okay, all right,
Yep.
that's fine. I'm gonna stop explaining then, because
They beat the system.
Roll again! Roll again!
Here we
Give
go.
us a reroll.
Three.
Another one.
Redemption.
Three.
Three.
That's another one. Let's go.
Okay, but
Yes! Yes!
since
Now,
the
see,
dice came
CRD,
after
the dice have
advantage,
definitely spoken.
this means you're re-rolling the total roll, so that you get to re-roll with advantage. Yeah.
This is such a roller coaster of a roll.
The emotional
Roller
torture.
coaster. Oh!
Okay.
Damn it.
Clocking
Okay.
It's
that.
a 1 with a 0.
Oh,
Damn it.
not as cool.
Yeah, I don't know what they did.
Never
So
mind.
acrobatics. So that's dex. My dex is +4. Acrobatics. I probably don't have proficiency on. So let's call it a 14.
Okay. All right. With the 14, you make it. You make it.
Let's
up to the
go.
top.
Chat carry.
Grabs the bomb.
I'll
your
drink to
boots
that.
light up, and
Thanks,
your boots
chat.
jump you up to the top catwalk where you land. You yell down to Billy, "Get this next one to the top, to the front!" And you run.
to the
you push
top.
in-
I'm in the front.
You push in through the door that's just like covered in orc parts, and as you push through the
Gross.
door, you run in, and there's this huge fuel tank in the center with all of these gears. I actually wrote up a description if you'll allow me to read it.
Oh yes, please. Paint us
yeah.
a word
No,
picture.
don't allow them.
Yes. There is a cacophony of clanging machinery and the shouts of all different kinds of orcs and guards as you push through the door. You think in your head your mission, the success, it hinges on the very success of this bomb sabotage. With a final glance back at your compatriots, you rush through the door, over the orc arms and all of the blood, to see a giant fuel tank in the center. You see standing atop of the fuel tank an orc leader, someone who has partnered up with the creator. He stands large, swinging an axe, and he says, Come close, maggot. Today you die.
Kind of rude.
Even more creepy in the illuminated flickering of all of the fluorescent lights above that just encoffinate this glow of molten metal. You stand there. Before you get a chance to act, we're going to cut back to Billy one last time. What do you do?
Han's still in the car, right?
I think at this point, Hans would have seen that we lost our driver and try to get in the driver's seat.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, we'll get there in a sec. Billy, what do you do?
Yeah.
He's exiting the car. He looks to Han and he's like, remember, if I die a horrible flaming death, make sure that you get my Xbox Live password. And Billy's gonna
Billy, you better
off.
live. I swear to God, if you die, Billy, I am logging out of your Xbox Live.
Don't you log out? Billy's like, yeah, I'm gonna run as quick as I can, and then Billy's gonna huck the bomb. He said send it to the other side of the castle, so Billy's gonna get an eyesight, and he's gonna fucking send it, bud.
Nice, dude. Nice.
I can't actually teleport objects in this system, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was hoping maybe you had telekinesis or something. I don't know.
I mean,
normally I would, but in this system I
It's-
can't.
What's
I
that?
just
Don't
have
you have an
handguns.
Eldritch spell? Don't you have an Eldritch spell that lets you?
You can help
Here's
me
the
see
deal.
things.
Dungeon Master tells all. Here's the deal. As we know in this system, this current system, Billy can actually portal stuff. It's more for flavor text. But if you want to teleport a bomb up to the front, you want to say that with flavor text, I'll give you advantage. And then if you still fail, if chat wants to say that you've teleported it, they can use +1s and +2s to get you there.
Or -1s.
But if you want to say you're going to portal it, I'm going to make the DC an 18. If you want to say you're going to throw it, I'm going to make the DC a 15.
We're portaling it, baby. Billy's gonna step up, and he's gonna open up a gateway in front of him. And he's gonna be like, all right, here it goes. And he's gonna toss the bomb and then smack it in.
Nice. And I'm going to give, since technically you're a sorcerer, you can use your charisma bonus to this roll because you're opening a portal, right? It's
Billy
like a
the
warlock,
Wizard's the sorcerer.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Billy the
it's a
Wizard's-
whole
is a
theme
wild-
we have here.
Billy
There's Riley
Wizard's
the
a wild
Wizard, who's a
fantasy
rogue.
sorcerer.
You
Wiley, yeah.
We've
Yeah.
made sorcerers on this channel. They've just never actually been sorcerers.
Yep. My character was Willie the Wizard, and he was a warlock, so... I don't know. So
It's all a
that's the
lie. It's all
Yeah.
a facade.
thing. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right.
That means DC 18 charisma bonus. Flat charisma, not a save.
What am I rolling? What roll?
A D20 plus charisma, because that's what you're using to cast your magic.
All right, let's do it, baby.
Although
And
sorcerers
my
are
charisma
warlocks,
bonus is
whatever.
+3
Sweet.
with advantage. 16.
Or
Second roll. Lower.
14. Okay, so 16. If chat wants to give you 1 plus 2.
Come on, chat, please.
They
Chat,
can also do a
please.
minus. They're chaotic like that.
Chat.
We'll see. I'm gonna crack open
No,
this
they're
last
letting it
claw.
stand. They're like, no, Billy,
one.
die.
Minus
Need
one.
one more.
CRD,
Godspeed.
welcome.
Yeah, CRD,
on,
welcome to
please.
chaos, my friend. Thank you so much. Cheers, friend.
Chat.
Yeah.
Come on, chat.
It's good. It's watermelon.
Plus or minus one.
There it is. So now, when this
Ah,
happens,
pretty dilemma. Big fan of the show.
Plus
Thank you
or
for
minus
coming.
one.
an extra, just in case chaos. You throw up the bomb in the air, and you wave around your mom,
Like you just don't care.
and it opens your first
I do
like,
not.
real portal, and the bomb goes
Genuinely.
up through it instead of down through it. And then it appears somewhere else. But I would like Otto to explain, because it was Otto's plan, what happens when this happens, Otto.
Yeah, so Otto was basically hoping the wizard could send the bomb forward like to another side of the fortress, but the portal. So like I'm inside the engine room and everything. I have my bomb there, but so I imagine that from like the opposite side of where I am, like on the outside of this fortress, this portal opens up, sort of like in front of the like windshield of the driver of the fortress.
Orc. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just like, going through like, we're gonna have to turn the wheel an inch in about like 5 miles, and then all of a sudden, portal.
And they're like, "What's that? What's going on there? What do we think that is?" He's to his buddy. He's like, "Hey Frank, what's that?" "I don't know. What is that? Better get a closer look." And both of them will lean into the windshield.
Yeah.
Bomb comes through the windshield, sticks to it. They're like, "Ah!" Then it explodes.
Wilhelm scream.
Yeah. Now, from your side, Otto, you can see this fire and flame come through from the pilot area.
Yeah,
But we have to give Han one last turn before we do anything else. So, Han.
I jump down into the now empty driver's seat of our sand speeder,
Nice.
realizing the type of person Otto Launchpad is. They wouldn't want us to. They wouldn't want us to stick around in case they would want to see the mission done, and for this mission to be done, they gotta self-sacrifice, and I respect that. So I will take the sand speeder.
You just gonna
So you start pulling this hand speeder away. That's what you do.
get that speeder.
Pause. Play.
Christ.
His sacrifice will not be in vain. We will remember you, Otto. We will remember you.
I like my bracer is giving me like an alert that my car is moving, like a find your phone type deal. Like what the fuck is he doing with my speeder? God damn it, Han!
What the
We will not forget you.
Okay. Now we cut back to you, Otto. He's standing above, swinging his axe. You're holding this bomb, ready to rush it over to this fuel tank. All I need you to do, unless you have some thing you want to do, you just got to rush over to it. So this would be one final check to get there. And I'll allow you to choose what skill you want to use if you can tell me how you're utilizing that skill to get underneath the swinging axe to get to the fuel tank and get out.
Okay, so I use entangle and I use jump. I have one more spell slot, and I'm gonna use that spell slot to cast Long Strider.
Oh shit.
So it's gonna increase my speed.
Double. Right?
I think it gives me 10 feet technically.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it's an extra 10 feet. Yeah. So it would be 40, like if we were doing like
Still
but
pretty good.
And then I'm gonna use my acrobatics again to like deftly maneuver through the pipes and the frameworks of the machinery, and like Indiana Jones style, like slide the bomb in as I'm going out the other side.
Nice. Cool. Well, I want you to roll it. I
Fucking
have
badass.
what could happen here in my head, but you got to roll it first.
All right. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
So was the 5? I think that's
And
a
on
10.
this day, everyone.
Yeah, and that was oh child.
Tavern tuck, fishy.
Coming in hot
Fishy
for
coming
Balthazar.
in.
Here we go. Oh, let's go.
Nice.
That's
What's
like
your
a
bonus?
6. Dex is +4. Another 2, I think, for acrobatics. So 16, 17.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, here's what happens. I'll take that. It's higher than what we needed, but I'll take that. So you run. Let me turn up the tunes because this is intense and it's badass. You run. He's like, "Come for me, Otto. I will come for the low-techs. We will live on." The
Don't
music stopped.
leave us alone.
And he swings his axe. You slide underneath his axe with the bomb in hand. You stick it to the fuel tank and push the buttons and keep sliding on your boots. You slide to the other side as this explosion finally settles down. And you get to the pilot area where there's just 2 dead orcs. You stand up and look out the window to see Han going, "See you later, asshole!" down below as he's speeding off past the factory.
Directly underneath where he's
swerving a bit.
Directly underneath where he's at, because I would never purposefully leave him.
"See you later, asshole!" You hit the windshield that's now exploded and gone from Billy's ability, and you jump out. Like,
And then
it's
the
at least
record scratch. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Yeah, dude. To aim this roll, I'm gonna need you to make me a roll here on this. I'm thinking.
Dex save?
Yeah, it's gonna be a dex save, just flat dex, to see if you can land on the car.
Okay. That's a 10.
It's a 10. So Billy, you look up and see him coming out this window after this explosion. His Han's just like, "Fuck off!" You have an opportunity to save him before he hits the ground. Billy, do you do it?
Billy!
Billy's gonna be like, "Well, worked the first time," and he's gonna try to put a portal beneath Otto and then plop him into the passenger seat.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nice. Roll me 20 plus charisma.
Yeah, if we fuck this up, Otto, this could go absolutely horrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna get spaghettied or whatever.
Hey, 21!
Oh,
Let's go.
Shit! You're
Let's
jumping,
go.
he's like way behind, a portal opens, and you just land in the passenger seat, and then look right at Han as Han is twirling his scotch, driving your fucking land speeder away. No!
Just like reach over and grab the wheel, like.
Oh, it's a reroll for Otto.
Oh, for Otto.
All right, Fishy, you're behind, but we'll take it. Reroll it real quick, Otto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah!
Just to see, you get any extra flair.
Nope,
Yeah.
it's worse.
Oh, wow!
No. Thank God.
Okay.
Oh, Billy was
You
there.
trip jumping out the window. You trip. And Billy sees you trip and he goes, "I've got you." And he opens a portal and look right at Han as he's twirling his scotch, driving your land speeder away from the wreck.
Yeah,
Just
you may
I
be
feel like
high.
with the nat 1, he would have landed like head first into the passenger seat.
yeah,
His
yeah.
ass sticking in the air.
As I'm twirling my scotch, looking down at him as I'm driving away from the scene of the bomb exploding this factory behind us, and orcs screaming, death as they're like plummeting off of it in fire. It's like, you may be higher level in Sidequesters, but you don't know shit, newbie. As we drive off into the sunset.
I'm like
guys, you're
disheveled, like I reach up, like I will let you continue driving my speeder if you give me some of that scotch.
Done. Hand it down.
Nice.
You drive away. Go. You
Welcome to
got it.
Sidequesters with Billy. Shit gets weird.
You guys ride off into the sunset and off to the portal. Eventually, you guys come to the stop where you know it's the best place to open the portal out of eyes. The land speeder comes to a stop. All 3 of you step out of the land speeder, and you have a couple minutes to discuss before you guys hop into the portal together and head back to the agency. And Otto, are you staying here, or are you going back now? That's my question.
Otto actually, so he has like I said, he's got like a bracer that he uses for some Arcano tech, and he presses a couple of buttons, and then it kind of like dispenses out 2 like microchip type cards, like from like a SD card kind of size thing.
Nice.
And he gives one to Han and Billy, and he says, if you need me again, you can use that to contact me. I'll be around. The Sidequesters, it's a nice side gig when I need to get away. So
right.
I'll be back. I gotta go talk to the low techs and let them know that Porter's coming back. So just let me know if you need me. All right.
Sure thing, Otto. Let me just say outside of Han's earshot, this is the most well-organized side quest I've been on so far. If we had more agents like you in the field, things wouldn't be so destructive in the first place. Thank you. Oh,
You
sorry,
got it,
Han,
Billy.
you're right there.
If we had more agents like you, I think there'd be more destruction, but sometimes we need that, so...
Hey, you can only have one Billy. Except for the infinite possibilities to Billy. There's a lot of Billies.
Oh, God. Han, you didn't crash my bike, so... Thanks.
Listen, I am very sorry again that you are meeting me under my probably less than best presenting self. Party Han!
Party Han.
Anyway.
No, Party Han saved us. You know?
No,
Even, you know, if this is you at your worst, then, damn,
listen,
I'd hate to be on the other side of your best, you know what I mean?
I don't know what all Scruffy and your dealings with him and being one of the cool ones at Sidequesters and this, that, and the other, but there's something coming. I don't know what. I know Scruffy's involved. I know keeping it clean is real. I know that the director's shady as shit. I know Billy is super, super powerful. I know Ozwatts, the person that is our other team member that's not here, but is, you know, sometimes sent away on random other side quests away from us. Anyway,
Totally not sketch.
I know that they are probably an evil mastermind, but who knows? We're all here, and at the end of the day, who knows what the future holds for us? But we get to at least make it fun while we can.
I'll drink to that.
Stand! Give us a speech!
Well, Otto, you get a famous crotch speech.
Man,
speech for
Otto
Otto.
gets a crouch speech before I do? Wow.
Hey, you had to stand
Otto,
earlier.
ooh, what is this?
What
Hold
is
on
happening?
1 second. I need you.
Welcome
my
to the
friend,
Grouch Couch, where we make you
So
talk
this
with
is a
your
really
crotch.
cool thing on the Grouch
I need
Couch
you
where
to
people have you stand on a chair
stand
and do a
on your
speech.
chair and
Oh.
give us a speech. If you're not comfortable standing on a chair, you can also
No,
just
no.
stand up. That's okay. But you got to give us a speech about the dangers of working with Billy.
The dangers of working with Billy? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I didn't put on, like, regular pants. I'm in my pajamas.
Yeah, classic.
Zachary, come
Yeah, I don't
Fishy
know if
would
that
be
holds
proud.
up for
My
Jalor.
cat's gonna help. Zachary, you're gonna help, okay?
I feel like there was one
Say hi
time.
back.
I feel like there was too.
Oh, it's a cat. Billy loves cats.
I love this coat.
Okay, so, if anyone has ever played if anyone's gone on any missions with any caster of any kind, they have been subject to dangers involving fire. It's happened to every single person that's ever had to deal with a caster, and Billy is no exception. If you had asked me the one spell that he was going to cast, it would be Fireball, and if I had 3 more guesses, it'd all be Fireball.
Yeah, Billy just got that last week.
Our wild magic sorcerer once blew up my barbarian while she was in his backpack.
It's hilarious.
You're a danger to us all, Billy. Godspeed.
One time I turned my best friend into a T-Rex.
Oh, yep. Been there too. I had I had one of my players turn a Bahir into a rat and then put that in a bag and then throw it into a dragon's den.
That's just clever. I'm gonna have to meet them, take some notes.
Good deal, my friend. As you guys cheers together and speak of the agency, you talk of Billy and everything you've done. You know now that this side quest has finally been finished. This side quest has finally been put to its rest. And you can feel an energy that seems to be the normal energy of the realm. You look down at your bracelet and you can see that the balance seems to be restored. You get a message from one of the other low techs and they're like, hey, meet me over here. And it feels right. It feels like this is where you're supposed to be. And as this happens, Han, you put your fingers to your ear. You call off for the portal to be opened. And you guys wave goodbye to Otto as you guys step into the portal.
Bye, Otto. I'll miss you. I'll make sure to call you again.
And you guys travel back to the Sidequesters agency, where you're back at home, and you're greeted by the computer that gives you points and ranks and et cetera, which we'll talk about during our breakdown. But for now, that is where we end our story for the night, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you're not hanging out for our breakdown, make sure to hop over to the Not So Retro Show on YouTube or here on Twitch. Give them a follow to show Brian some fucking love. Welcome them into the Couch family, into the Sidequesters agency, baby. That's right. Make sure to show them some love, everybody. And you guys have a Twitch?
Yes, it's Not So Retro Show on Twitch as well.
Nice. That'll work. Hey, there we go, everybody. Make sure to give that shit a follow, everybody. We are going to take a quick break to get out of costume. We're going to come back, and we're going to do our breakdown to talk about tonight's show and talk shit to Brian and about how awful they were. I'm just kidding. We love you, Brian. We're going to come right back in a few minutes. If you are watching on YouTube, if you want the breakdown, you have to join us live. I'm sorry about that. But for now, please do subscribe. And if you're listening on Spotify, please rate the show to help out with our SEO. And we really do appreciate that. You guys, thank you. Oh shit! Fucking Steve is the best mod of all time. Found the link to the YouTube. Oh shit!
Damn, Steve.
That's right. Everyone, hop over there and subscribe to help out our friend Brian. Everybody, subscribe to that channel. It costs you nothing, but it helps him out a ton. All right, so we'll be right back in a few minutes. Everybody, don't go anywhere. Yeah,
it'll be worth it. I promise.
Do it.
Same exact time. Oh my God, it's already running. Read it,
CRD,
Brian, go, read it.
Welcome. Read it, appreciate you coming. You're a great chat. Thanks for joining in. Welcome as well, subscribers and resubs, backstage bars, DM Steve, Maritime Game Enemy, childrenofproteus, Gala, Stracto, Flora, Spite. Cheers to a bunch of mokes, apples. Thanks for coming out. Steve, as always, we love you. Raids, Proteus, Fortune Lord.
I love you. Thank you.
What's up, guys?
Love you. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Hit us, Ray.
Next week on Sidequesters, the finale. Will Hans Velsing actually find answers to the questions they've been asking all this time, to the questions that were answers? Will Billy get his portals in immortal to the turtle of a portal? No. And will Fishy, aka Ozwatts, find a way back home?